Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Motivational Ash. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe. If you're already a subscriber, thank you for tuning in to hear this word again. I hope I'm speaking loud enough because I am at the park. It is hot, but it's still a little windy. So hopefully this goes well. So I put out a video a week ago on my Instagram, and it was basically speaking, giving encouragement to you guys about get back at it again. Something, whatever you started that you stopped, that you didn't finish, to get back at it again. Sometimes we start things that we feel led to do, that we feel called to do, that we feel that God put on our heart to start, or an ideal. It can be whatever, it can be a business ideal, any type of creativity. It can be something that you just started, that you had in your mind that you wanted to knock out, and you quit. And it's okay. You need to take a break sometimes. If you have to stop and, put yourself on pause to get yourself back together, that's okay. But what's not okay is when we quit, when we just, give it the ultimate final say that we just quit. We give up. We're not going to pursue that ideal. We're not going to pursue that creativity or that ideal that God had gave us to start. And I just want to let someone know today, if that's you, because I'm speaking of things that I go through too, things that I experience too. I'm not just speaking, on anything. So if it's something that you started, that God gave you an ideal to start, if he put it in your imagination, if he told you that, hey, this is what I'm going to do in your life, and you started it, but you didn't finish, get back to it. Get back to it. I don't care if you took, a year off. I don't care if you took 6 months. I don't care if you took a couple months. I don't care how long you took. If you took 2 years, 5 years, get back on it. Especially if it's something that once you stop doing, you feel it keep like trying to call you to get back to it. You think about it still. You can't stop thinking about it. It's still there. That thought is still there. You still want to do it. It's your thought. Nobody else knows, but that urgency, that it's still calling you to do it, to get back to it. Do it. Because God is gonna bless it, whatever it is, and it doesn't even have to be a business idea. It can be a transformation. It can be you started a transformation, the betterment of yourself. You could have maybe started trying to get to know the Lord, getting close to him, and maybe you started going to church because you don't understand reading the Bible, or, you're having a hard time, getting to know him. Whatever it is, get back to it, because if you still feel it, if it's still there and you still feel it, do it. Sometimes we can get discouraged because, we want other people to see what we see, or we want other people to know what we know about ourselves. And, God gave that to you. He put that in your imagination. He gave that creativity to you. He gave that ideal to you. And you can't expect others to support you fully, or to believe in you, or to, believe in you if you're not going to believe in yourself. If you're not going to believe it, you have to believe the dream that God gave you. You have to believe that, what he started, he's going to finish. Whatever he gave you in your heart to do, you have to just go with it. It doesn't matter how long that you took that time off. It's okay to take time off, but it's never okay to give up, and it's never okay to stay down. Get back up and pick back up where you left off. Wherever you left off, it's okay. Get back up and pick back up. And don't feel like, oh, it's too late. Don't feel like, oh, it's not going to happen, or, oh, I already waited this long, or I quit for this amount of time. Because see, sometimes the enemy can creep in and he can discourage you so that you don't pick back up where you left off. Sometimes the enemy can creep in and he can discourage you so that you don't get back on it, so that you never see that blessing, so that you never see the blessings unfold right in front of your eyes. And I don't know who I'm speaking to today. I don't know what you started and then you just gave up, or you felt discouraged, or people discouraged you, and now that you quit and you just feel like you're not where you want to be. You feel like you're not pursuing the things that you wanted to pursue because of discouragement, or maybe it was your circumstances, maybe because of what you're going through has, man, the wind is kicking up now when I'm speaking my message. I hope you guys can really hear me clearly, because I'm like, this video has to go out. So I'm just going to talk louder. But no matter where you are right now, please pick back up where you left off. And this goes for me too. I'm speaking to myself too, because you know, there's dreams that God has given me. There's ideals that God has given me. There's creativity inside of me that God has given me. And you know, and I stopped because of certain things, and those things keep like calling me. It's like it's an urgency to get back on it. And I know that I've never been the type of person to give up, but sometimes I go through things and you know, and I'm like, man, and I deal with thoughts too, but I have to guard my mind. I have to know what's the truth and what's not the truth. I have to, you know, speak life over my situations. I have to, you know, believe the good over the bad. I have to believe, you know, what God says about me, who God says that I am. I have to believe that the creativity, like I have to believe that I have that potential to fulfill every ideal that God has given me. And it's the same for you. And if you give up now, you will never see what God has for you on the other side if you pick that back up. For some of you, it's business ideals. For some of you, it's your transformation. You started and you felt like you took 2 steps, you know, or 1 step forward, and then you took 5 steps backwards. And that's okay. It's okay. But still continue to move forward. Still continue to move forward no matter what. Don't limit yourself. Don't say, no, this is what it is. Don't say, oh, I'll never, you know, that business ideal will never happen. I will never get that business going or running, or, you know what I'm saying? Don't think like that. You have to believe. You have to believe in yourself, and you have to guard your mind when your mind tells you these negative thoughts like, oh, you're never going to get to where you're trying to go. Oh, those ideals are never going to go anywhere. No one's ever going to buy your books. No one's going to ever listen to you speak. No one's ever going to watch your videos. No one's ever going to buy your journals. No one's ever going to buy your t-shirts. No one's ever going to know about your business. You cannot believe that. You have to believe the good things. You have to believe the good things. So I just felt to get this message out here to whoever. I don't know who I'm speaking to once again, but pick back up where you left off. It's not too late. It is not too late. Get back tapped into those ideals, to your creativity, to the business that you once started. Get back into all of that and push your way through. Keep going, even if it feels hard, even if it feels like nothing is working, even if it feels like you don't know how you're gonna you know, make it happen. Just keep striving, keep pursuing it, keep doing it. Get back to it. Get back to, you know, if you're writing and you were creating books, if whatever you were doing, just get back to it. Because sometimes we start things and we start going through all these things and we feel like it's so hard, but you have to keep striving. You have to keep pressing forward, no matter what you go through, no matter what it feels like, no matter what it looks like, because you're growing at the same time, and there's things that you're gonna learn on the way, you know. And it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to make mistakes, because you're gonna learn from every single mistake that you make. You are going to learn, and mistakes only make it better, only make you better, because you learn and you grow from those things. And it's okay. It's okay if no one else sees your dream, if no one else sees your vision. If God gave it to you, He will fulfill it. But you have to believe. The first step is believing that you can achieve those things. And don't let anyone tell you different. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise, because you are capable. You have the potential. You have everything that you need inside of you, because God gave it to you. When He created you, He gave you everything that you needed to fulfill your purpose, to fulfill your destiny. He gave you everything to make those things happen. See them as already done. See them as already done. See yourself at the point that you've already finished. See yourself there. Believe that you will get there. Believe that you can achieve. Do not limit yourself, and don't look at others and think that, oh, they can do it, or they did it, or it was so easy for them, and that it's not in you to do. Or oh, maybe that was for so-and-so. Maybe that was just for them. Maybe, God just wanted that for them. No, God wants things for you too. He wants things for you too. Because see, God doesn't see you at your circumstance and your situation that you're at right now. He sees you at the end. He sees you for who he created you to be, for what he put inside of you. But you have to see it for yourself. You have to see it for yourself. And if you can't see those things, ask God to open your eyes, to help you to see your full potential, to help you to know who you really are. Because there is nothing that the Lord cannot do in your life. If you believe, if you keep pressing forward through the adversities, through what people think of you, through the discouragement, just keep pressing forward. So get back to what you started. Whatever that thing is that keeps calling you, that keeps waking you up in the middle of the night. You wake up and you think about it. You go to sleep and you think about it. Throughout your day, you're thinking about it. You might be on your job and you're thinking about it. You're thinking about that ideal. You're thinking about that thing. You're thinking about that business plan. You're thinking about it. And it's not going to leave you alone, because it's God calling you. He's calling you to a higher purpose. He's calling you to a higher level. He's calling you. That's confirmation that you can achieve it. That is your confirmation that you can achieve it. And I don't care if you're alone. I don't care if you're alone and you're doing it. I don't care if you are alone. You have nobody to support you. Nobody in your corner. It is okay. Because with God, all things are possible. With God, all things are possible. We cannot limit the things that God can do for us, but we have to do the work too. We have to say, okay, you know what? I'm going to pick back up and get started, God. I'm going to put the work back in. So don't never think that it's too late. If you still have breath, if you're still alive and you still have breath in your lungs, you waking up to see another day, you have another chance. You have another shot. It is never over. If you are not in your grave, it is never over. Keep fighting for what you want. Believe in yourself. Push yourself. On the days that, you don't feel like doing it, take one little step to get closer. Have faith that you can do it. Have faith that God is by you, that he's in it with you. He's in it with you. But we have to do our part. We have to do our part. And God will bless it. So I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is that you want to do. I don't know what it is that you started and you stopped. I don't know the dreams that you carry. I don't know the vision that you carry. I don't know the thoughts that you carry. I don't know the creativity inside of you, but I know that you have potential. And you have the potential to make those things happen, to call it as if it's already done, to see it as if it's already here, to manifest it. So God bless you. I don't know who you are, but you can do this. You can do this. I don't care if other people told you that your dreams are too big, if they told you that this is something that you cannot do. I don't care if your mama or daddy told you that you would never be nothing, that you were just always a mistake or a mess up. You can do this. You have purpose. You have value. You have potential. You are more than a conqueror. There is nothing that can stop you. You are not defeated. Okay? You are not defeated. So put on a new mindset. that I can do this, that I'm going to try again, that I'm going to start back over again, that I'm going to pick back up where I left off, that I'm not going to let anything just stop me or get in my way or cause me to give up. That I'm not just going to lay down and say, this is it, this is the end. I'm going to pick myself back up. I'm going to stand tall again. I'm going to get back up and I'm going to start over again. And I don't care what it looks like, what it feels like. I'm going to start back over again. Because God is on my side. He is with me. He is for me. And the fact that you're going to pick back up and start back up again, that shows a lot. That shows a lot to God. That you're willing to start over again, that you're willing to try again. That you're willing to say, okay, Lord, I'm going to pick back up. I'm going to give it my all this time. That shows a lot. So don't ever think the littlest of the things that you do, because some of those things are so big to God. If you can get your mind back in it, if you can get your heart back in it, God is going to bless it. And don't worry about the time it takes. As long as you get there, you will reach your destination point. God bless you. God bless you. Stay strong. Stay encouraged. Pray. I pray that your faith be restored. I pray that God gives you new visions, new creativity, new ideals. That whatever He gave you, that He just keeps adding on to it. And that He opens your eyes to see, for you to see your full potential. For you to see what you carry. Because we carry so much inside, and sometimes we can't even see it. Sometimes we don't even know it. Other people can see what we carry. Other people can see what we have, but we can't even see it for ourselves. So I pray that God open your eyes to see what you carry, what you have inside of you, and what you're capable of. Because you can do this. You can do this. You got this. God bless you. Stay encouraged. Be encouraged. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. If you know someone that you feel needs this encouragement, share the video. Share it. God bless you. I'll see you in the next video.